Hey, Danny K, coming to you from Danny K Gym of Wellness. Today's tip, actually, I was training a client right before this, and we're, working on, the butt and all that stuff, and I kind of pulled something out of my bag of tricks that I completely forgot that I had. A lot of people always asking me, how do you get a butt? First and foremost, you have to eat. You have to eat the protein in order to increase muscle, lean tissue, in order to get the butt, right? But you do have to do some certain exercises. So, squats, you hear squats all the time are great. One-legged squats, pistol squats, all kinds of things like, that engage, obviously, the lower half. But there's one thing that, again, completely forgot. I used to do it years ago, completely got out of doing it, completely forgot about it. But you can actually do this anywhere, anytime. You can do it in your office, anywhere. You don't need any kind of, equipment, weights, anything, because I'm telling you, as I'm doing this, as I'm showing you, I want you, whoever's watching, to actually jump in and try and do this. And obviously, I can't see you, you can see me. So, let me know, and as you're joining in, hey Deb, as you're joining in and you're trying this, because I want you to try it, so as you're joining in and trying it, leave me some comments and screams or whatever. So I'm gonna get to showing you how to do it. I'm gonna move you over here, and I might have to move you down, so you might not see my face. That's probably a good thing, because y'all don't really want to see my face. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab, you're gonna grab a wall. I've got this wall right there. So you're gonna grab a wall, a pole, desk, whatever you got. And what I want you to do is kind of lean a little bit. So you're like this. So it's almost like a karate kick kind of thing. But the thing is, what I want you to do, I don't have anything to balance myself with on this way, because what I want you to do is actually hold yourself up, but put your knee back in line with your hip, okay? Not in front. I want you to put it in back with your hip, and then you're gonna kick. So now I'm gonna give you a side view. Oh, that right there, that just gave me a Charlie horse in my butt cheek, okay? So I'm telling you, this shit works, right? So again, you're gonna lift up. So the straight leg, this leg that I'm standing on, is actually soft, it's bent, okay? So you're not locked, it's not locked at all, okay? So you're gonna lift up, knee back in line with the hip. So from my hip to my knee is straight. It's not leaning, it's not forward, it's back. Then I'm gonna point my toe, I'm gonna flex my toe, point, and you're gonna kick. So I'm gonna get back up here. So here, knees back in line with my hip, and I'm gonna point. And all I'm doing from my butt, all I'm doing from here to my knee is straight and tabletop. And I'm kicking. So if I had something on my leg and kicking, it stays, right? And then you switch, you come over to your other side, and hey Christina, you come up, make sure that knee is in line with your hip, and you kick, and you're pointing your foot and you're kicking. That right there, my friends, is gonna get you, Charlie horses in your butt cheeks. And if you got Charlie horses in your butt cheeks, you're working your butt and you're gonna get a butt. So I'm telling you, Deb, did you try it? I'm talking to you. Christina, try it. Hey, see you later. Try the damn exercise now. Leave me some comments. So, seriously, that right there will get you a good, nice feel in your butt. Trust me, it will kick your butt. So, but the main thing, KK, the main thing, again, you're not gonna see me, but oh, now, yeah, try it now. Nah, Deb says she's at work. Deb might be, I don't know, she's probably with a client or something. I don't know, no, I'm just kidding. So, but definitely keep that leg up, that knee back, and you're gonna point. I'm gonna try it again. So your knee is up, and you're pointing and kicking. That leg, I can't get my thigh that high, and that's okay. Try and get it up as high as you can. You know, it's a lot of flexibility issues too, so I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad you tried and gave me something. So basically, you know, if you can't get your knee up as high as your thigh, I mean as high as your hip, it's okay to keep it down a little bit, but the main thing is to keep I'm gonna get back over here again. The main thing is to keep the knee in line, or in back in line with the hip. So if you can't get up that high, so again, if you can't get your knee up as high as your hip, that's okay. Keep it down, but make sure it's back. Don't let it go forward. So even if it's down a little bit lower and I'm kicking, as long as that knee is back in line, even though it's lower, I'm still feeling it in my butt. Now obviously the higher you can go, the more, you're gonna feel it in your butt. So that was a good thing, Christina, to actually try and let me know that you can't get your leg up that high, and that's okay. If you can't get your leg up that high, just work within the range that you have, the flexibility that you have. But the important thing is making sure, got my son to try it. But make sure that the knee is in line with the hip, not in front of the hip. You know what I mean? So that's the important thing. No matter whether it's up high and even with your hip or a little bit lower, just make sure that the knee is in line with the hip, not forward, so that you get that feel of that butt. So yeah, Deb says I can't get mine up either, and that's fine. It's not about, I mean, obviously the higher you can get it, the more butt surface you'll be working. But if you have to even just lower it, as long as that knee is in line with the hip, you're going to feel that area of, you know, kind of like the outside higher up butt area. So that's definitely a nice, cool way of toning the tush. You don't need weights. I mean, my gosh, I mean, you just saw, I just did a couple of them, and right now my butt muscle is up, my butts are on fire. So you don't need weight. You just need to make sure, definitely keeping that knee in line with the hip, not forward. And again, it doesn't matter how high, I mean, work within your range of motion. Obviously, as you do it more and you're stretched out more and you get more flexibility, you're able to get that knee up in line with the hip. But if you have to keep it a little bit lower, that's fine too. The main thing is keeping the knee in line with the hip, as far as in back, don't let it go forward, because if you let it go forward, then you're just kind of wasting your time. You're not getting the butt. So the knee has to be back in line with the hip, and it doesn't matter how high up it is, as long as that knee is in line with the hip. So I hope that has helped you. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you one more time how to do it. even if you can't get your knee up in line with your hip, even if it has to be a little bit lower, that's fine, as long as the knee is back in line this way with the hip, not forward. Okay, so back in line, and then the height doesn't really matter for just work within your flexibility, but as long as that knee stays back, you're going to feel your butt. And then of course, the more flexible you get and the higher up you can get your knee, then the more you're going to feel it in your butt. But the main key is keeping that knee back, not forward. Let's put it this way. Okay, that's fine, Deb. That's fine. Even if it's here, as long as you keep that knee back, it doesn't matter how high up, because you're still getting that tush. The whole point is keeping the knee in line with the hip, not height, but in line with the hip. And again, the more flexible you get, the higher up you're going to get, so the more tush you're going to get. But don't let the knee go forward. Keep the knee back, okay? Capiche? Understand? So, hope that's helped. Do it in your office. Don't do it while you're driving. Do it in your office, do it in the gym, do it at the track, do it whatever, wherever, but try it and leave me some comments and let me know how much your ass is on fire, because it will be on fire. Because I lift a lot of weights with my butt, with my legs, and doing those right there just kind of really got me, okay? So one other tidbit while I got you. Tonight, Relay for Life, we got a meeting here in Westminster. So if cancer has affected your family or you, please, if you want to know more about Relay for Life, message me, leave a comment, come to a meeting. It will change your world in a positive way. It's changed mine. So I Relay for Life for my beautiful mama right there, right? Yep, that's us. Oh, and go Duke, right? Duke won out of North Carolina last night. Sorry, Sherry. All right, so bring your peeps. We're having a peep drive. That's it. We're having a peep drive too. You know, the little marshmallow peeps? So we need peeps because we're doing a peep show for Relay for Life, and we need peeps. So bring peeps to the meeting. Even if you don't even come to join the relay, just bring peeps because we need peeps. Anybody got peeps out there? Bring me some peeps because we need peeps for our peep show display, okay? So anyway, stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.